Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Suffolk Carp Angler. 2025 now. It's took longer than expected to get out this year. I've had a few changes at work. Shifts have all been changing left, right, centre, but I'm finally out. Today's April Fools, so it's 1st of April. Would have liked to have been out sooner, but like I said, with work and everything, we're finally out now. That's all that matters. Back at Foxearth fisheries, first session of 2025. My target this year, Dennis. Biggest fish in the lake, Dennis, last caught 42.5 pound, so that's my target this year. So for this vlog I think it's just going to be solely focused on the hunt for Dennis. Anyway, it's just gone 3 o'clock, we've got 24 hours ahead of us. As you can see, the camp's still a mess. The sun is absolutely beaming down, absolutely roasting. Well, it's about 15 degrees, bit of wind about. I'm in swim 4. The old man's in swim 5, just going over, say hello to him. There he is over there, chasing the ducks. So the old man's down in the corner swim 5. I've gone for swim 4. Camp's still a mess, get the bivvy up in a minute, just going to have a quick beer. Just let you know where I'm fishing. So I've got just one rod out to this corner over here, about rod length off. Another one's just in between the two islands, so about 2 rods lengths towards me, and then my third one is just by this island over here. See, get on for a few hours, leave it till dark, maybe redo them if nothing happens, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a fish on the bank. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Clearly the mating season. Well, the rods have been out about 3 hours. It's just gone 6 PM. Nothing at all, and then all of a sudden my left rod is just torn off. Rod bent right round, and now we're into a fish. Hopefully we can get this one in. First fish of 2025. Big coming. Yes. Get in. Right, so first fish of 2025, left hand rod, teared off, 3 hours in, nut mix wafter, 27 pound, common, on the dot. Look at that, absolute beautiful fish. 27 pound, I believe that's actually a UK PB common. Happy days. Let's get it back. Well, welcome back, and what can I say? It's just gone 7 o'clock. Rods have been out about 4 hours, and as you can see from the last clip, we've just had a 27 pound common. Absolute beautiful bar of gold from Foxearth Fisheries, and in fact it was a new UK PB common by 1 ounce. I'm trying to say that quietly because I don't want Dad to hear, because it's quite chilly at the minute. The last thing I want is a bucket of water over my head. So anyway, new UK common PB of 27 pound. Just redone the rods. They're set for the night now. The old man's cooking a nice bolognese, so hopefully we'll get some more fish. Anyway, keep watching, and hopefully next time you see me I'll have another fish. Well, good morning and welcome back. It's just turned 6 o'clock in the morning. Quiet night last night, no liners, no bleeps, nothing. Weren't too bad though in terms of the weather. Thought it was going to be a cold night, ended up sleeping with the door open all night, so that was a bonus. As you can see, the wind's died off a little bit now, and there's a nice hot sky coming up behind us. Anyway, I'm going to leave the rods for now because this lake tends to have good form between 6 and 8 in the morning. So I'm going to wait for about 9 o'clock, I reckon, leave my rods where they are and then give them a recast. Anyway, keep watching and hopefully we'll manage to get another fish. Right, well, welcome back. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock now. The sun's out, shining straight down. Beautiful day, it's warmed right up now. Still nothing this morning. Just whipped up a nice bacon sandwich. So I'm going to have breakfast, get the old bacon in me, and then I'm going to redo the rods, get the boat out, try a few new spots today and hope for the best. Got my new boat today, the Sabre Hydra. Absolute bargain with that. I'll run through that a bit more with you in a little while, but yeah, hopefully we'll get a fish. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so the rods are redone. I've had a little change in bait. I've taken my big cream seed boilie off and put a little yellow sweet corn clone wafter on. Slightly different spots, similar to the last spots, but probably about a rod length or two over, just to see if going a little bit further afield can produce a bite. Anyway, like I explained earlier, using my new bait boat this trip, so I've recently purchased the Sabre Hydra bait boat. So I'm just going to run through a few things with you, just so anyone that might be interested in getting one can have a look at it. First of all, lovely, light and compact. Considering I had the Mark IV wave runner before that weighed an absolute ton and was like carrying a car battery around with it, this is absolutely brilliant and ideal for me, especially for lakes like this that are only 3 acres at best. Anyway, so this is it, the Sabre Hydra bait boat. Lovely carbon sort of skin, nice and compact, looks really nice all in all. And do you know what I paid for it? £250 brand new, absolute bargain. Searched the internet, found a few discount codes, and yeah, got it for £250 brand new. Can't complain at that price whatsoever. One of the features I do like about this is the aerial. You know, it's flexible aerial, so all them little tight snags you're trying to get under bushes with the old stiff aerials, not a problem. Goes under, springs straight back. Absolutely fantastic. Also the lighting, let's get the lights on now. Nice bright lights, as you can see. Haven't quite tested it in the dark just yet, because obviously last night nothing happened, but from what I've seen and what I've done at home, pretty good lighting. So yeah, overall pretty good. There is one minor that I'm not a fan of, and that's the hopper that drops, although touch wood, I've not had any issues with it yet. But if you just have a look at the insert hopper, as you drop it, I'm not sure if you can see that, but the flap actually goes down, whereas most bait boat flaps would be 2 flaps and it will open outwards. Because this one actually goes down, so I'm not actually a fan of that personally, but so far so good. But there it is. So if you're looking for a cheap, decent built bait boat for the smaller lakes, probably wouldn't recommend it for France. 100% I would recommend the Sabre Hydra bait boat. Anyway, that's enough talk. Let's get back to some fishing and hopefully get one more fish before we go home. See you soon. Well, that's the end of another session. Unfortunately, no more fish were caught. Had to pack up a bit earlier because I've got to get my boy to box in, otherwise I would have stayed for a few more hours. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Not sure if I'm going to upload it just yet, or if I'm going to get a bit more content in on the next session, because I'm hopefully going next week with the kids for the first time, so maybe try and get them their first carp. Anyway, keep watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, remember, tight lines.